Today's DVMS class will move upon tree structure indexes. In tree structure indexes, we had enough discussion on ISAM, that is indexed sequential access method, where it is going to support sequential access. Then the extended version was B plus trees, where B plus C it supports both direct, the other name we call it as random, or sequential access. So this was the first key takeaway when we start with the tree mechanisms. So when we start with the tree structured indexes, to represent the tree structured indexes, we are working with the two primitives. One we call it as indexed sequential access mechanism. Another we are going to call it as B plus trees. So B plus tree, it is purely based on the binary search tree at this point of time. Then the nodes, whatever nodes we take into consideration regarding the binary search tree, they are going to be pulled out in form of a ascending order. So these are some of the key takeaways when we look into the binary tree, B plus trees. So in ISAM, we have overflows, but in B plus tree, there is no overflow. Then how is it adjusted? That is the big question. So we split the node. We are going to split the node and we are going to reorder the node. So either in an ISM, either in a B star, what operations we are going to do? We do insert, we do delete, and finally we make traversing. Traversing is nothing but we call it as searching. So this was the key takeaway when we compare ISAM with the B star trees. So in B plus trees, the non-leaf nodes, they are going to have the indexes. The leaf node, they are going to have the data items. So in binary B plus tree, the non-leaf items, they are going to point out the indexes. The data items, they are going to point out at the leaf nodes. And we mentioned earlier, there is a overflow in ISAM, but there is no overflow in B plus tree. We told how it is adjusted. We call it as balancing the height. It is going to balance the height. So how is it balancing the height? When there is an insert or delete, then it is having the CPU cost to compute either an insert operation to compute a delete operation. It is taking up of log f of n, where n it is going to mention the leaf nodes, leaf pages, and f it is number of pointers to the child nodes in the node. So how many child nodes are there in a node? So that we are going to give a word called as a fan out. So a node structure in a B plus tree is in this model. The number of entries should be less than or equals to 2D and with a minimum value of D, where D is going to point out the order. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So order, we get up this 4 here. In this model, we are bringing up the building of binary B plus trees. So fan out, we told number of child nodes from the main node, and in general this is an additional information for us. If the height was 4, then around 3,112,90,000 records are taken up, and at level 1 it occupies 8 KB, in level 2 it occupies around 1 MB, at level 3 it is going to occupy a number of megabytes 133 MB, and one page. So page, it is going to have the data blocks. Okay, page, it is going to have the data blocks. So in level 3 we have around 17,689 pages, and it is occupying 4 MB. So when you click a photo from your mobile, the minimum size of that photograph is 1 MB right now. That means around 133 pages of database can consume in those days. So how the cost has been reduced or expanded, what we can take forward. Now, we mentioned that now we mentioned that the basic operations what we can do up in a B plus tree, the basic operations what we can make up will be: 1, we call it as searching; 2, we call it as an insert operation; 3, we call it as an update operation. So these are the 3 primitives what we were invoking it of. Okay. Now there are some algorithmic part which need to be understood, how an insert is taken up, how a delete is taken up, etc. Before that, we have some interesting aspect towards the B plus tree. So the B plus tree, we were mentioning that it is going to be implemented in a multi-level way. It is going to be very dynamic, and it is implemented in a multi-level way. So at this point of time, it is multi-level indexing. Second thing, whatever ISAM is suffering to differentiate data pointers and the leaf nodes, etc., that was eliminated. And of course, it is going to have an internal structure, how to represent a B tree, etc. So for that, it is going to use up the 2 entities. The very first entity we were mentioning will be it is thinking of or supporting of balanced binary tree. Then it is with multi-level format. It is supporting both random access and sequential access, and a node, whatever we call, it is denoted with the linked list. And there is no overflow here. As there is no overflow, now we need to balance the tree. That means we need to maintain the node at the height, so at the same height. So that is the key takeaway. When we split, when we merge, when there is an insert or an update operation, then definitely we have to maintain the node. Definitely we have to reorder, or we have to rearrange the tree. So at that case, we should ensure that at any point of time, the height is going to be maintained, etc. So now the structure of a B plus tree, yeah, It is it is linking up with linking up with a pointer content, and you can see it here. So a node structure is going to be maintained at this point, that is data followed by pointer. It is with a linked list. Second one was there is a sequential access in the data entry pages. So this item we call it as non-leaf. At this point we are going to store the indexes, and the items what we say A, B, A, B, D, E, F, etc. we call it as leaf nodes, or we call it as data entries. So that was the difference we need to understand. Now, when we are going to represent the node of a B plus tree structure, it is going to have an n by 2 pointers, and it is between n by 2 key values also, which I will take up in the search, insert and update. There you will get a clear idea of what we are going to talk. Now coming to the very first operation, we have a search operation. Very first entry we are going to call as a search. So when we push up the things towards a searching operation, let us see the item 50 is going to be searched. So first of all, it goes up with the index, then it is moved up to where the data node is going to happen. So suppose we need to search up with an item 55 here. So now between 50 to 75 we have a range. Between 50 to 75 we have a range here. So minimum value was 50, maximum value we are going to have a 75. So that is one range. Similarly, if it is between 25 to 50, now 25 will become the minimum value, 50 will become the maximum value. So now it moves on searching for an element 55, which is available at the data point out here. So it goes on first at this point, it is going to use up the direct axis or the random axis. But in the second area, it is going to work with the sequential axis. In the first area, it is going to do direct axis or a random axis in the index area. In the data pages or in the data nodes, whatever we call, there the sequential axis is going to be moved. So that is the takeaway for the B plus tree here. That is what we do up with searching. Next comes the operation where we have to look into the aspect, of inserting the operation. So when we guide towards the inserting operation, now assume that we need to include 60. Assume that we need to include 60, but 60 couldn't be, should not be done. Why? The reason was no overflow. Second thing, we must balance the height of the B plus tree. So why? The reason was there is no overflow in B plus tree. That is reason number one. And reason number two, we should always balance the height of the B plus tree. So if I want to make a search element 60, first of all, I can go directly to this because minimum value was 50, maximum value was 75. It goes up at this point. Then the pointer pushes up. Then the pointer pushes up. Then it says that between 55, 60, between 55 to 65, go and insert 60. But the problem is no space. That is, node was full. The problem is node was full because the entries are full and node size is equals to 4. The entries are full. So there is no position for 60 to enter. Now what to do? Now what to do? So what to do is you have to split the node. We have to split the node. Then we have to balance the height of the tree. That was the scenario which is right now before us. So we have to insert 60. We have to insert 60, but 60 it needs to be between 50 and 75. It goes up, then it goes to the data node. Then again it sees that data was full, so there is no overflow. I can't put 60 at this point. So what to do? You have to split the node. Now question is how to split the node. Then the question was how to split the node. So then how to split the node was we need to split the node into two halves. We need to split the node into two halves with the middle point. It is linking up both the first part pointer and the second part pointer. So we have 60 here. So 50 and 55 we can split into one part n by 2 as we mentioned the rule earlier. So the leaf node it consists of n by 2 records we mentioned, right? N by 2 key n by 2 record pointers and key values. So what is this? Now we are going to answer that situation. So we have 50, 55, 65 and 70. 50, 55, 65 and 70. Now 16 had to be inserted at this point. Now what we have to do? We have to divide the thing into two leaf nodes. We have to divide the thing into two leaf nodes, and after dividing this into two leaf nodes, now we need to reconstruct the tree. We need to reconstruct the tree. So now at this point, uh, now you can see here we have to insert 65. So it comes here. Then there was a choice at this point 50, 55, 60, 65 and 70. So now what happens? We need to divide this one partition. This is another partition. We are going to divide it and we are creating L and we are creating L by 2. Now, why should we do in this model? Are there any algorithms? Yes, there are algorithms. Why we should do in this model only? Why not we do in another model? That is, how to insert an entry in B plus tree. So we need to find out the leaf. If it is enough space, there is no need to split. If there is no enough space, what should we do? We have to split the node. One we are going to call L and another we are going to take it up as L2. Then we should redistribute the entries and we should copy up the middle node. What is redistributing the entries and what is copying up here? 60 was there, 60 was there. So we have copied 60 in index and copied 60 in data node. We have copied 60 in index and 60 in data node. So why did we do it? We do it because there is a formula that when we are going to make up an insert operation, definitely we should make a copy with the middle key. That is why we are going to happen. So how much time we have to split? They split until recursively until the redistribution is going to happen. And similarly, if the tree is growing, yeah, we have to increase the number of slits because there is no overflow, and second one was same height to be maintained. So in order to prove these two elements, same height to be taken up, same no overflow has to be taken up, there is no other option other than to split the node, merge, or to split the node and make the center entry to be copied up to the middle node. So as long as the tree is growing up, we should, if there are new entries to the tree, definitely we should split, we should redistribute the entries towards the B tree. That was the takeaway of the B tree item here. Now, that is the reason why we made a split operation here. So 60 we have taken up at the data node and 60 we are taking up at the index node. That is all regarding the insert operation. Next one was we have B plus tree delete operation. Next one was we have B plus tree delete operation. So in this B plus tree delete operation, when we are going to remove 60, the answer was we are going to restore the B tree again, because once we are going to remove the entries of 60, now 60 has to be eliminated right from the data node and 60 has to be eliminated from the index node. So how is this conquered was, now once we remove 60, both the items are going to be removed, and you can see it is going to be rearranging the 60 entries. So in this B tree we have taken up 3 operations. One, we went with the searching operation. We need to search with an element called as 55. Then we taken up 60 to be inserted between 50 and 65, which is not possible. So we splitted the node into 2, L and L by 2, and then we arranged. Then middle node we created an index and we gave it to the non-leaf node at the index position. Similarly, when we are going to delete the same 60 item, now the tree is going to push up to the previous operation. So this is all regarding a way what a B plus tree is going to be constructed. Now let us see one more tree item, how B plus tree was organized here. So now we talked about inserting of a data entry in a B plus tree. So we found out the correct leaf. If the space is there, we are done. If the space is not there, we need to split. How we need to split? L we are going to divide by L2. So we redistribute the entries and we copy up the center point to the middle node, and how many times we are going to take up, we will split up recursively until the event has to be taken up. So we split as long as the tree is growing, we split the data entries here. So that is all regarding the insert operation here. Okay, fine. Now let us see whether we can have a 15. So when 15 is going to come up, it checks between 13 and 15. So 13 is minimum value, 17 is going to be the maximum value. We call here as a range search. So when 15 is going to be there, it searches between 13 and 15 in the root node. So then it goes to this point directly and sees whether 15 is available. At this point 15, now we can say unsuccessful search, because element 15 is not found. Okay, now let us see another example here. In this another example, we need to insert a 8, the node 8 into the tree. So we need to insert 8 here. So let us look into the previous block. So now we are going to have 2, 3, 5, 7 at this point. Now the node is going to have 2, 3, 5, 7 and number of entries is equals to 4. Number of entries is equals to 4. Now if I want to insert an item 8, since 8 is less than 13, since 8 is less than 13, then directly it is going to push to the left side. Then it is directly moving to the left side. So when it moves to the left side, it sees that 2, 3, 5, 7, 2, 3, 5, 7 node is equals to full. But 8 must be inserted. But 8 must be inserted. How? How is nothing but split the node. How is nothing but split the node. You don't have any other option. Split the node. Why? Because we have to insert 8. That is the reason. So we have taken up 2. We have taken up this 3, 5, and 7. So now we have 2, 3, 5, 7, and new node is 8. Now we break this point. We break this point 2, 3 as L, 5, 7, 8 as L2. Why did you do it? We have done it because of this algorithm. Find the correct leaf L, then if there is space, very good. If there is no space, then you have to split, you have to redistribute. So you have to redistribute it. There is no other option. So now we have 5 entries, 2, 3, 5, 7, and 8. Now we are going to split it. Now you can see that there is a chain, there is a link between first block, first split 1, this is split 1, and another one was split 2. So there is a link between split 1 and split 2, and now 5 was positioned to the previous. Now let us go back to the home tree here. So let us move back to the home tree here. So now what was the scenario? We broken this 2, 3. Then we made 5 here. Then we made 5, 7, 8. 1 is empty here. 2 cells are empty. This is the scenario. So now is the height balanced? At this case 1, 2, 3. At 1 that is 13, 17, 24, 30. In second one it is 5. In the third, that is height I have to write. So in the third we have 2, 3 and we have 5, 7, 8. Now height is not balanced. Now at this case height is not balanced. What to do? So what to do now? What to do was, yeah, again reorder, again rearrange, so that root and data to be in height 2, to be in height 2. What to do now? So you have to check up with 17. You have to look up with the 17 at this point. We have to look up at the 17 at this point, and 5 has to be pushed to this point. So 5, 13, 17, 24, 30. Now what to do? We have to break this one into L, then we have to break this another one into L2. So in this way we need to convert it into 2 more blocks, into 2 more splits here. So now you can see here 5 and 13 it is split into one part, 17, 24 and 30 it is split into another part. Where did this come from? This came from, so 2, 3, it is at one block, then 5 is pushed up, then we have 7 and 8. So now 5 is at index, that is another issue. That is data, that is at data. Now we are going to have 5 here, but the root was 5, 13, 17, 24 and 30. Now node is equals to 4 max, but size is 5. Therefore we have to split. Therefore we have to split the node. So how we are going to split it? We have to split it in this model, that 5 and 13, 24 and 30, they are going to be divided here. So 24 and 30, it is at one part. Then we are going to redistribute 5, 13. This is at one position. Then 24 and 30 at one position, 17 at another position. In this way, we are going to model the items. So let us see what is going to happen. What is going to happen after 8. Now we have this scenario, right? Now entries is equals to 2. Entries is equals to 2. Height 1, height 2, height 3. Now height is balanced. Height is balanced. The reason was we are going to have tree set non-leaf node. We are going to have these as non-leaf nodes. This is remaining part what we are going to take. These are data elements. So data items, they are at one level. They can be accessed at sequential, they can be accessed at random. That is another question. But when we are taking up at the index, they are accessed at the random model. So now we have this 17 at the root, 5 and 13, 24 and 30, it was broken up. Now we have height is going to be balanced with the two entries. So in this way we got it. Now what is to be done? Let us see. I have to insert 8. We have to insert 8. So here there is space. Here 8 is inserted. No problem. Why there is no problem? Space is available. Space is available. We had 2 locations only full earlier. 2 more nodes are going to be there. Now if a new entry comes to this, as there is an empty space, now we are able to accommodate 8 it here. Is it really possible? Yes. You can see the step 1, step 2. In step 2, what we have done, if L has enough space, then done. That means there is no need to split. We can directly include 8 at that position. So that is the reason why we are including 8 at that position. Next one was to how we can make a delete operation from B plus tree. The next entry was how we can make a delete operation from a B plus tree. Yeah, start from the root, of course. Then what item we need to delete, that item you have to select. So before we remove, if it is not harming anything, so just now we mentioned that 5, 3, 5, 3, suppose 5, 8 is there. So 8, it is added new. It is added new. Now it tree was not splitted or whatever thing. It is nothing. Nothing has happened. Now similarly, if I am going to remove 8 also, then there is no change in the tree. So we are going to say half full, then everything goes well. But if I am going to delete an item which is with an existing entry, if we are going to delete an item with an existing entry, then what was the scenario? Then the scenario was we have to delete D minus 1. We have to say that one entry has to be deleted and we have to redistribute it from the sublinks. After redistributing, we need to merge the entries. So how is it done? Yeah. Now coming to the very first aspect. So we made an insert operation 8. That is done. Then we made a delete number 19. So now deleting 19 is also easy because 19 is also easy. The reason was D minus 1, it is available. It is just a link here. So we are eliminating this D19. Now what is happening if 20 is going to delete? If 20 is going to delete, now the scenario was we have to redistribute it because there is a copy. The copy what we had made, the link what we have made, if 2 entries are going to be deleted, then the node is going to be unbalanced. So the middle key has to be copied up. So for that, what was the change we need to understand? So the change we need to understand was we need to merge out the data. We need to merge out the data here. So what was the merging here? So we can see here 24 as an item. This 24 we are going to interchange it to the previous value. We are interchanging it to the previous value here. That is 24 and 30. Two elements are there. Number of entries is equals to 2. Now these two entries we are shifting out to the next item. That is only 30 is going to be there, and that 22 is going to be borrowed here at this position. So a little bit complexity is going to happen when there was a delete operation. So as a whole, for the B plus tree, we talked about B plus tree. There are um, constraints which was not eliminated in the ISAN, which was not eliminated in the ISAN. That was it is supporting both random access and sequential access. Second thing was it is a node which it is going to have both entries. That is one, the data entry and the pointer entry. The third thing, it is going to be organized in a binary search model. And fourth thing was it is going to be supporting both random access and sequential access. So if nodes need to be managed, if nodes, the internal nodes to be managed, they need to be maintained at the same height. That is, there is no overflow at all. As there is no overflow, we always redistribute the tree. We always rebuild the tree. We see that the nodes, they are going to be sustained at the same height. Now assume that we want to search for an item called as 55. So 55, it is between 50 and 55. So we go from the index to the data node and we find the item at the position. Similarly, if there is an insert operation, if we want to make a 60 here, yeah, 60 can be between 55 and 60, but there is no overflow here. So we need to split the things. So when we are going to split the things, 55 and 50, it is taken up as one node. 60, 65 and 70, it is taken as another node, and thereby we redistributed the tree, and you can see the height of the tree is going to be balanced at this case. Similarly, if we want to make some delete operation 60, suppose we want to remove the delete operation 60 at this case, so again it is removing up to the normal state. It is bringing up to the normal state. So that is how for a B tree, B plus tree, we made three operations. One, we are going to call it as searching. Two, we call it as an insert. And three, we call it as a delete. So what are the advantages of a B plus tree was they can adjust the nodes whenever a new record comes. They can reorganize themselves very easily. There is no degradation of the files. The entire database management system, they are purely working with the tree structure model. The database management system internally the tuples, they are going to be stored in B plus tree, or they are going to stored in index ISAM. The databases, they are internally storing the tuples in form of B plus tree or in form of ISAM. So we talked about B plus trees here. We always maintain the heights. So whenever we made an insert operation, we have to select the leaf node. Then we if there is enough space, we are done. If there is no enough space, we have to split it. We have to make a copy of the middle to the previous node, and we have to redistribute this. We have to do this recursively until the file is growing up, and we should see that always the height is going to be maintained. Next one, uh, this is an example for an insert tree. We have to insert 8 at this point. So 2, 3, 5, 7, 8. So 2, 3, 5 we make it at one position. 2, 3 we are going to make it one position. 5, 7, 8 we are bringing it in another position. So 5 we are pushing it to an index, but index was still occupied with 13, 17, 25 and 30. Therefore we are going to split the index, we are going to split the index here. So when it is splitting the index node, what was happening was, now you can see height, it is 1, 2, 3. Now height is going to be balanced. Height nodes are going to be balanced. So at the data node, it can be sequential. It is sequential, and at the index node, it is going to be organized in a random model. That is what the takeaway at the insert operations is going to do. But whenever we are going to make a delete operation on a binary tree, B plus tree, so we can start from the root node, then we are going to see if it is available and there is no rearranging of a tree, then it is half full, we can directly remove it. But if it is not half full, we have to see that one entry, the sublink entry which is adjacent to it, has to be removed. Thereby it is to be if the redistribution is going to be failed, we are going to merge the trees. So how long we are going to merge? We can decrease the height. We can decrease the height. So how is this done? You can see the example here. We had made an 8 as an insert operation. Yeah, we made an 8. Then we made it 19 as a delete operation. There is no affecting. We made so it is not distributing the tree. But whenever we are going to make this 20 here, now we have to redistribute. We have to copy up the middle node. So how we are going to copy up? We have to redistribute. We have to redistribute, or we have to split the node here. So that's where we are going to see that the sibling node is going to be affected. So at this point, we changed the 30 and 24 so that 20 is going to be deleted, and finally we will get this tree here. So now you can see that the height, whatever height we have taken, that is earlier you can see the height of a tree was height is equals to 1, height is equals to 2, height is equals to 3. Now here we have a formula, merge could propagate to root and decrease the height, as there is no other option. So we are going to eliminate the height also. We need to redistribute the height also and reorder the things to the previous state. So that is where the height is going to be eliminated, and we are going to have height 1 here and height 2 at these two entries. So a deletion takes a crucial step by merging up the level. So these are the two algorithms which need to be understood very carefully towards inserting of a B tree, B plus tree, or towards deleting of the B plus tree. That is all for today.